I'm not sure.
What did you say the name?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna because actually I'm gonna do that right on the stream, right? So let's listen to this guy. He's gonna go off on this whole Balenciaga thing, and clearly you can see at one point he takes the earpiece out of his ear because like they're telling him this. Shut up! Stop it!
Stop talking! Like, no.
So here, let's just go into there. Let me just make sure that. Okay, that's correct. All right, here we go. Hopefully it's not super loud.
Where's the outrage? I'm going to go off for a minute here because where is the outrage? It's been a week and a half, and now we're doing this story. I get it. Thanksgiving was happening and all that, but they tried to hide behind that, right? Maybe this will make it through the news cycle. No, it's not, okay? Adidas didn't cut ties 48 hours after Kanye did his whole thing, right? And they got lambasted for not speaking out against anti-Semitism. This is a week and a half, and nobody seems to care that there's little kids involved in this. I can't speak what it's like to be a black man, right? I can't speak what it's like to be a Jewish woman, but I can speak what it's like to be a father of 2 young boys. And that this type of behavior.
This guy
when I looked at
his job.
CBS.com out of a little closet in my first show,
Maybe
I was like, I'm going to say this and wear a blue shirt.
Yeah, he probably got reprimanded.
He probably got scolded.
Like, motherfucker, why are you saying no? We get money from Balenciaga, man. We get money.
I got 49 emails saying, maybe wear a purple shirt and maybe don't say this here. Don't tell me this slipped through the cracks when you're getting a court case that features child pornography. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. Jeopardy's got to flip their whole production because of one person said something, but they wanted to be woke and do all that. How many other examples are there? 10, 20, 30, 40 years we're going back to cancel people? But this slips through the cracks. It's outrageous, and that people aren't outraged and skipping work with their posters and going to the courthouse or going to Balenciaga, and stars are wiping their Instagram and social media with all their Balenciaga gear is disgusting in itself. Don't you tell me, Hollywood, how to live my life, or you want me canceled, or because you produce something. You're gonna go around because Balenciaga pays you $1 million, $2 million, $5 million. Kim Kardashian, shame on you. You're a billionaire. You don't need this company. They need you. And for you to take a week and a half to come to a conclusion, shame on you.
Yeah. So that guy went totally off.
He went apeshit
on the Balenciaga situation that nobody seems to be talking about in the news. None of the big stars out there who are like talking about how anti-Semitic Kanye, which once again, it kind of feeds into the whole thing where Kanye might just be correct about certain things that he's saying.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Not everything. Certain things that he's saying he might be correct about.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. He's crazy. Yeah. Well, some of the things he says is kind of crazy, especially with this
pretty wild
recent Alex Jones thing, which we're going to talk about here today on the show. But some of the things he says is kind of, it kind of feels like it's a little... There's a bit more than just a little bit of an element of truth there. It's weird.
What if, right? What if he's actually not crazy? What if we're the crazy ones, right?
Right.
And he's just seeing the shit. And he's trying to tell everybody, but everybody's like, oh, you're just crazy, Kanye. You're saying wild shit, Kanye. But he's like, I know what I'm talking about because, you know, I'm in the shit. I'm literally swimming in the shit.
He's in the trenches.
Right? And he's just saying it. But to us, it's crazy because we are not in the shit. We're just like... We're just over here dilly bopping, dilly dooting.
Diddly dotting.
We're just looking at him like, that guy's weird. Now, though, for the Balenciaga thing, right? So I saw a meme on the thing that said that Balenciaga stands for Baal is King or Baal the King or something like
Baal
that.
Baal the King. Baal is Satan.
So, and they did it on Google Translate. Now... I'm going to do that, right here, live on the show.
Live on the show.
Now, the thing about Baal is not B-A-L, it's B-A-A-L. And then Incy. So, Baal Incy is King Baal. That's already bad. Aga. Yeah, Baal the King. So, whenever you hear that, you're saying that, you're literally saying Baal is king. And you're probably like,
what does that mean?
Who is a Baal? What is a Baal?
What is Baal?
Well, once again, I'm right here. Let's see. Let's see what that is. Baal, God worshipped in many ancient Middle Eastern communities, especially among the Canaanites, who apparently considered him a fertility deity and one of the most important gods. I love when they do that.
Cards of the
Ball
what?
is a demon. Describe the demonological.
Wait, what? Hold on. You just that's. Can you go back a second? Let's hit the rewind on that. I want you just the first description. What was the first description again?
It's hilarious. It's like Baal is a god of worship in many ancient Middle Eastern communities, especially among the Canaanites, who apparently considered him a fertility deity and one of the most important gods in the pantheon.
Middle Eastern religions?
Right.
What are they saying exactly? Is there a certain group that they might be referring to?
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. Baal is basically a demon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Basically,
Satan.
he's basically a demon.
He's
Baal is a
basically
demon.
Satan.
Yeah. Now, I think this has a different spelling.
Yeah.
Bael, but Baal is basically just a demon. Like, I mean, you don't need to get into the nitty gritty unless you really want to.
Did you really want to? You know, we can talk about Baal versus Baal on the conspiracy podcast.
Yeah, you could totally. Yeah, we could totally do that one day. Yeah, that'll be cool. Now, one thing that I guess, because back in the day, I actually watched this show, American Horror Story. You remember that? You know what that is?
Yeah.
So I watched this because one of my friends was telling me about it, and I was just watching it with him. And this is the one that I actually saw, right?
Yeah.
It's the one with like the witches, and they're like
I never watched any of it.
in the school or something. I don't exactly remember because it was like a while ago. But at one point,
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like American Horror Story is for people who
it's kind of like
who have a bit of an interest in weird psychopathic horror. I don't know. It's all weird.
It's like weird.
It's not like horror. It's like weird
It's
out
like
there
for that
stories.
wow factor.
Yeah, it's the wow factor.
But
No judgment on the people who like it. I just mean like it's not for me. You know.
yeah, but
'Cause-
in that, right? So in the witch one, when they're like doing witch stuff, and obviously witches deal with doing stuff with Satan and all that stuff from the devil. This part when this witch is being burned, she is asked, "What is your last words?" And let's just play that.
Any last words? Only one.
And there you go. She's
Whoa!
Balenciaga.
What? Straight up? That's nuts.
And of course, when you're watching, you're like, I don't know the fuck that means. Well, what's a Balenciaga? But now you know.
Well, now we know.
Thank you once again for watching, but please go subscribe on Rumble, Odyssey, and Utreon to see more content that we cannot put on YouTube. Also, check out our GameSanity channel where we play live streams of different games, and the Oreyo Show where we have a podcast about current events and interesting topics going on in the world today. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.